I'm switching it up today, guys. Going over this Cardi B video and how Joe Budden feels about it.
I'll give my opinions throughout, but if you're a fan, you're probably not gonna like this video. Yeah, some motherfucking princess, you heard?
All right. I mean, visuals, I'll go with their A1. I mean, they should be. You know, she has all the backing of Atlantic. She should have the best videos going. She might be the only artist they still manage over there.
Beat sounds good. It sounds like the exact same one.
I'm gonna stop there. That bar, y'all think, I've been seeing people think that's a bar. That's not a bar. It partially doesn't even make sense. And her explanation of it was even worse. I mean, all I can really say is it looks good, man. I don't believe her though. She does sound like she's reading off a paper or reading off her phone, reading off a screen. She's reading off of something. This is what, you know what I need Cardi to do? Whoever's managing her, Partisan Fontaine, who if somebody picks this up, please get her to memorize these verses. When she's in the studio, lay the verse down. She should have took this home for a week, a few days or something, and memorized these verses because they would have flowed better. It would have been smoother. We would have believed her more. Well, I would have believed her more. She's flexing, I guess. You know, I will say this is a different vibe from Cardi. She doesn't do the slower beats, the lower volume tracks. It's usually the loud stripper music. It would have been better if she executed it better. I do like the way she went and how she tried to do something different. And I've been seeing the blogs who get paid by these labels saying these are bars, and they're not. I don't know who wrote them. Okay, I did like that bar. Whoever wrote that, that was nice. I'm a star, but don't get smacked. Yeah, he must be starving. And the punching in, I have a problem with that too. I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier. She has to memorize these verses because if she spent days perfecting the flow and the enunciation and her breaths, where to take a breath, it would flow much better and she wouldn't have to punch in. But no, since it's Cardi B and she gets participation points anytime she puts a record out, she doesn't got to do much. She just got to come on the song saying words. As long as it's her voice, y'all are cool with it. I'm not cool with this no more. We're calling spade to spade from now on. Get better, Cardi. You've been doing this for too long. She's what, 7-8 years in as a rapper? She should be progressing. Like, we shouldn't be coddling her. You know, she's had enough time to get better, and she hasn't gotten better. Why is that? And y'all think she raps better than... Who did she rap better than? Like, I really want to know, because it's none of the female rappers. We're going to hang our heels from the power line. And today is Monday, so this track has officially flopped on all the Spotify's. I think it went #1 on Apple, but what does that mean these days? It's not, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I know people are going to watch this maybe and be like, well, what does this guy know about rap and all that? I used to rap, produce music, be in the booth, be in the studio, coaching people how to spit bars and take a breath. I know all about this. I've been in it longer than Cardi. If people knew who my brother was, they would understand. But that's a different topic. So,
could be.
All right, we're done with that. I don't believe you, Cardi. So, what I'm about to get into next is a Joe Budden clip, and
yo, can we just be honest, man?
What? Here comes some hate. Okay, let's go.
It's not hate. It's I don't like how she sounds like she's reading off of something
absolutely
in the record.
It doesn't.
I'm not convinced by the flow. Like when we talked about Foxy and the people before, rappers, people who can go ahead, even if you didn't write it, make you believe that they wrote it and got the shit. It don't give me that feel for this. The bars are fire.
You think that's more? You think that's more accent though?
No,
I don't want to say it's with accent because she was able to do that with accent on other records and
she's not in the pocket of it at all. Like,
no, it's not accent. It's effort. Can we get real on this podcast now? It's effort. She doesn't care. And she's on record saying before in the past, she's just in rap for the money. She doesn't care about the art form of it.
I felt like she was catching, like, when I heard it, I was like, I love these lyrics. I love the track. But I literally said to myself, it almost felt like she read.
It's not like she just learned it last week and went in and recorded it. That's what I get from it. It's a good.
It sounds like she learned it that day and just spit it off the paper and called it good. Like I said earlier, sit with it, learn it, memorize it. You might appreciate it more.
Record, the visual is even more fire when you attach it with the record, but I'm not convinced by it. And at this point, it just feel like they just reaching for anything to upstart something for her before the album come out. And I'm just like, I don't think nothing's going.
She's saying some shit.
I like this.
She's saying some fire shit.
I think she sounds good for the most part.
You know, it's funny. It sounds better on these speakers than it did in my house. Killing it.
The first verse is fire.
And I'm a huge Cardi fan.
She has 4 of them.
So it's the delivery. What is it for y'all?
It's the delivery. And listen, I'm nitpicking. I'm nitpicking just my ear to nitpick for stuff like that. So maybe this is just the personal thing.
The truth is, you're gonna nitpick if it's come from what Jay did and what she's doing.
I'm not comparing it to Jay.
Yeah, it's not about comparing to Jay, but she has the same cadence and the same flow.
Right.
She emulated that.
I think subconsciously you're gonna.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like subconsciously you're gonna compare it.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? To me,
I think the accent is a little. You know what I'm saying? Like her.
you know you have no problem with
the
those
way
accents.
she enunciates. You know what I mean? But she's saying some shit.
I like
and
her.
I don't.
You're used to those accents, huh?
She's saying some shit.
$40 hill, boy.
What you think Shorty sound like that with the $40 hills? How you think her accent sound? With the $40 hills?
Cardi don't got no $40 hills.
I'm not saying she.
What's
not
she
at all.
$4,000.
No, I said Shorty with the 40s. Anyway,
I don't want to be too critical, but like Mark, I'm not convinced by the delivery of it. But is it a bad record? No, it's not a bad record.
it's a great record.
I think it's fire. The bars are fire.
Yeah. Glory hole bitches don't know who you fucking with.
That's all.
Come on, bro.
I love the whole song. I love all the lyrics. And like I said, I've been listening to it in the car. Now I listened to it first thing this morning when I woke up, and I was like, oh, I like this track, but it just don't. It almost sounded like I wish she had just laid the vocals down one more time.
You gotta get an Accord instead of the Civic.
See how Mark said, I wish he would have laid the vocals down one more time? That's exactly what I keep saying. If she would have just took that track as a reference, lived with it for a week, then came back and re-spit those bars, I bet they would sound 10 times better. I guarantee they would.
It sounds better, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna give it another try. I'm gonna give it another try first, just listen.
I'm gonna support her regardless.
I like this shit.
Me too.
I like that shit.
Yeah, I like it.
From first time I heard it, I was like, huh?
Yeah, no, she was talking that shit.
She's saying some shit.
Yeah, you can hear the punches for
I
sure.
can hear the punch.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
hear it.
Maybe that's it.
And that's
all
all.
right.
You can hear the
But
punches.
for the regular.
It's part of the problem. But see, the women, they don't listen with that ear. Y'all just listen to the music and accept it for what it is. So that's why I don't even be getting into the female rap too much, because they're consumer based. They're not into hip hop and rap. They're into the person on the mic. They're into the artist.
The fan they don't give a fuck about that. So for them, it's like whatever, fire bars, and they love.
Yeah,
I'm just glad to
for
get
me,
a good song.
Some of the pronunciation is a little.
Wait, but that's Cardi though.
But I know.
Yeah, that's Cardi.
But when it's faster, you won't hear it as much.
Fair.
You know what I mean? Like when in the bop and the bop and the bop, like you don't hear it as much. She's talking slower now, so you hear it.
Yeah.
But
how do you feel about this MFeezy?
Ooh, 1 to 10.
Oh, shit.
I think that it's really just it's a cadence thing. I don't think that we're used to hearing her cadence like this slow. It almost sounds like it's like below, like, you know, the 1.0, like the speed, and it sounds like it's like below that
negative
a little bit. Yeah, it sounds like it's a negative.
And they had to slow it down for her.
She's speaking. She's spitting.
You know what's so
great,
crazy?
but
When you
other
spoke
than
just now, right? I'm maturing in real time. I was going to be funny and say you chose a side because Offset was up here. I was going to do that whole little thing. But because you said, you was defending her last time, but I like that. But I want to respect you.
Listen, it's not always just a gender thing. Sometimes it's just the side that I think I'm choosing is the right side.
Yes, you are.
And it's not gender specific.
Got it.
But you know, like I always got Cardi's back, but
power to the people. We back to do
this
maintenance.
didn't exactly like move me.
There's nothing to theorize behind Hov clearing the sample for her, or
I don't
should
think
we should we brush past that and just leave it be? Or
yes, please.
I think if we do, I think those who try to make something out of it, I think that's a reach.
Got it.
I think it's an interesting story.
If Hov, I'm gonna say if he was one that wasn't really clearing samples like that, then yeah.
And he does.
He clears samples.
He's been
So
clearing
because
samples,
he's been clearing samples.
That's all.
He's clear whacker shit than this.
Yes,
for sure. And I'm not calling this whack, to be clear. I think this is dope. I'm just saying, no, I really like this song, and I really like. I'm a huge Cardi fan. Like I said, I just wish they had laid the vocals down one more time.
You put the ER on it, though, my nigga.
What? Whacker. That's my West Coast.
Real quick, is there anything else in Music Parks or?
Man, look. If I was a part of Cardi's team and management and whatever, I would have told them, hey, bro, this the bag Cardi need to be in. This bag.
I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen?
This bag
Bitch, I'm
right
started.
here. She should have found more stuff to flip like this that's in the Puerto Rican bag, wherever she from. She should have got back in this bag. But no, we want to take a Jay-Z song and sample it. What? Why? What connect? She has never had a connection to Jay-Z besides being from New York. And I said earlier, I liked how she switched up, you know, the type of song she's doing, but that's not for her. When Cardi drops another song, I'll be reacting to it. I'll be reacting to more rap stuff on this channel because I think it's about time. I've been J Stat. That ain't this. Peace.